I want to welcome everybody tonight. Hi there. How's everybody out there? Are you guys ready for a fun evening?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to get it going. There you go, Diane. Okay, everybody, welcome again to our group healthy cooking class. My name is Joan Chandler, and I'm an area organizer with Princess House. And tonight I'm assembled with some of my wonderful consultants and also assembled with several guests. So we're excited to have all of you here with us tonight. And we're going to start the evening out by letting me introduce first, before I actually begin our cooking class, with the introduction of the two consultants who are also guest presenters tonight. So Diane, let's take it to your kitchen and tell everybody what you will be doing in just a little bit.
Hi, everyone. My name is Diane Hale, and I'm a Princess House consultant in the Smithville, McMinnville, Cookville area, but I love being able to do virtual classes because I can go anywhere with them. So tonight in my kitchen, I'm going to be introducing you to our newest item, which is our air fryer. Look at this. I'm going to show you how you can fix something very healthy that uses eating the rainbow in the process. And I just love how quick and easy we can make a side dish that's healthy for us. And you just kind of just dump it in there and forget it. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you this evening.
Fabulous. Thank you, Diane. And we're also going to take you to another one of our consultants because we're wanting to take you to Crystal's kitchen because Crystal is going to share with you how you can get those nutrients that your body really needs when you are not able to eat everything that you need to eat. So Crystal, you're just below me on the screen and we're going to put you up so everybody can see you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. My name is Crystal. Tonight, I'm going to show you how to use our nutritional products and incorporate them in a shake. We're actually going to be making a key lime smoothie shake, which is kind of a dessert, but we're going to go ahead and add our beauty hydration product in it just so you can see that you don't have to necessarily just drink it with a glass of water. You can use those wonderful products in many different ways to get them inside your body. And I'm also going to talk about some other Vita Choice nutritional products that we have and make this delicious dessert smoothie.
Yay! Okay, Crystal, thank you so much. So I'm going to get everything started this evening by sharing with you one of the healthy recipes that you can find on your consultant's Princess House website. Tonight, we are going to make chicken pesto with Zoodles. And this is a very healthy, nutritious meal that everybody in your family will enjoy. This is going to be prepared in our Vida Sana cookware. Our Vida Sana cookware is a 5-ply stainless steel, and it has a wonderful depth to the skillet. And what is also excellent about our Vida Sana is that we have a steam seal. When you place the lid on, it actually seals in all the moisture and the builds. Now, as part of that, there is a dial, and you'll see the dial right here. Actually, 3 settings to the dial. One setting is the whistle setting, and the whistle setting is excellent when you're preparing vegetables. You put your vegetables in with just a small amount of water. When that whistle blows, you know that your vegetables are ready and they are just the proper texture. And another setting that is often used is the steam seal setting. I'll be using that tonight with this recipe. And what it does is builds up the steam and finishes the cooking process. And that is often used for slower protein cooking and it just makes that protein so moist and tender. There is a third setting, which is very rarely used. It's a conventional setting where your steam normally escape. So tonight, using our Vida Sana, we're going to make a chicken pesto with Zoodles. Now I've got everything prepared, but the first most important thing is to heat my skillet. When you're cooking with stainless steel, it's extremely important to not raise the temperature too high, but to always cook on medium high. One of the things I'd like to share about our Vida Sana is that it maintains 67.4% of the nutrients while cooking 29% faster. So you're gonna get really a nice, delicious, but also nutritious meal when you're cooking in Vida Sana. We're cooking protein with no oil. Yes, you heard me, protein with no oil. So the important part of cooking protein with no oil to ensure that your skillet is the proper temperature. So we're gonna give my skillet just a couple of minutes to heat. Once it has heated, I'm going to test it with water, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But I'm going to share with you what the components are that we're using tonight to make this meal. First of all, Zoodles are zucchini cut in noodles. Now I used our Princess House mandolin to prepare my Zoodles. You can actually buy those in the grocery store if you'd like, and you may also have a spiraler. A lot of people do have those, but they're basically zucchini cut in thin noodles. And what I've placed them in is something else you would really enjoy. This is part of our Vida Sana collection, and these are produce keepers. They are fabulous for making sure that your produce is maintained without drying out or without spoiling quickly. One of the nice things about our produce keepers is I always say it's a produce keeper for dummies, because it actually has on each side how you should maintain that particular vegetable. So if you had cherries as an example, cherries do not require water or air. And there is a tray on the bottom that you can use to place about a tablespoon of water in if your vegetable or fruit required water. And then on each side, we have levers. These levers open and close so you can determine whether you have air to reach your vegetable or fruit or not. They come in two sizes. This is the smaller size. And then we also have a medium size. These are some of the most requested items that we have in our collection of keepers and storage containers. Now, while I was sharing that with you, I'm going to come back to my skillet, and we're going to see if it has heated enough, because I want to get our chicken started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop water in. Okay, if you guys could see how those beads of water are just floating around in the skillet? That tells me that my skillet is hot and at the right temperature for me to put my protein in. I've already pre-cut my chicken strips. So I'm going to place my chicken strips in. And if everybody would be kind enough, if you don't mind, if you could make sure you're muted so that everyone in our audience, somebody who is not muted. So if you'd be kind enough to please mute for us. Okay, see how easy that is? I'm just placing my strips of chicken into my skillet without any oil. And by the way, did you know that if you were to consume 2 tablespoons of oil per day in your food consumption or preparation, that equals 87,600 calories, which is 25 pounds at the end of the year. So that's another reason it's really important to learn how to cook protein without oil. Okay, I'm going to make sure that my skillet is down just a little bit. Now, I'm going to let my chicken cook for just a little bit. And while I'm waiting for my chicken to cook, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the other items that I will be using tonight in this recipe. And I'm using our produce keepers, as well as our Fantasia fresh storage containers. This is one of our Fantasia fresh storage containers. These are fabulous because they can go in the oven, microwave, refrigerator, and freezer. So if you are a person that likes to meal prep, it will save you a lot of time to prepare whatever you're going to use for dinner that night ahead of time. Store it in one of the Fantasia fresh containers. There's a little lever in the center that allows the air to come out, and then you can press it down to lock in all the freshness. These are great. This is the 2 cup size. This is a 1 cup size, and I have placed my peas in here. I'll show you my peas. They're frozen peas that are ready for me to use in my recipe. Okay, let's see how we're doing right now. I'm going to see if my chicken has browned, and I want you guys to just take a look, and you're going to see that the chicken in just that little bit of time. See how that chicken has browned? Very easy. If I were doing chicken breasts, I could put my chicken breast in, brown one side, put seasoning on the other side, and then I would use my lid. Okay, so we've got those all together in there. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to open my pesto. And of course, pesto has a little oil in it. And we're going to need that. Okay, let's put our zoodles in. I'm going to fold in some of the pesto. This is smelling great, everybody. Absolutely wonderful. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in my peas. And lastly, I'm going to fold in my tomatoes, and these are cherry tomatoes. This is such a colorful meal. Absolutely wonderful. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this and let it simmer and cook for just a little bit longer. And when I come back, I'm going to plate this for everybody, so you can see how delicious it looks when it's plated. So let me put my lid on. I'm going to put it on the steam seal setting, and then I'm going to lower my temperature and let it continue to cook. And while I lower it and Let it continue to cook for about 5 minutes to 6 minutes. I'm going to now turn it over to Diane, who's going to share with you how easy it is to use our brand new air fryer.
All right. Hi, everybody. I want to have a nice shout out to Livia tonight, who is my hostess that has joined the group, and all of her friends and family that joined us. So real quick, I'm going to share with you about our brand new air fryer. I love this. Not only is it a oil-free way to enjoy fried foods, but you can actually roast vegetables in here, and that's what we're going to do this evening. A few quick features about it before I hit the preheat button I wanted to show everybody is that it has a very, very nice size bin. And of course, it's like most air fryers, it does separate into 2 separate parts. There we go. So you've got the fan part, and then you've just got the regular base. Okay. So that all comes together. It gets hot when you are cooking with it. So be prepared for afterwards. If you do not have quartz countertops like I do, have a trivet or something handy to set it on. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here and see, look how beautiful it is. It just lights up. So here's the start button in the center. We have some waves coming up. That is our preheat button. And just like any other cooking instrument, it actually performs better if you preheat, because a lot of time what happens in the preheating stage is it goes above the temperature that you really want to cook in. So sometimes you actually will burn something if you do not preheat it ahead of time. So we're going to give that a few minutes to get preheated. And this is very quiet. There we go. It's got the little wheel flying here. I don't know if you can see it, but that means everything's running and going, and it is so quiet, and it does not produce a lot of heat while it is cooking. Let me show you a few things that come with the air fryer when you get it, and this is very quickly becoming a hostess favorite with us. First off, of course, you get a nice instruction book. It tells you exactly how to use your air fryer. And it also has a quick cheat sheet, which I always keep at the very front. And a lot of times this cooking rack I've got here, cookbook holder, I keep it there. And it gives you, quick reference guide how to prepare different foods in it. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pre-programmed buttons. So basically it is just touch a button and go once you get everything in there. And it tells you your care for it, and the baskets are dishwasher safe. So that's really super cool to know that it's easy for cleanup. You also get a mini cookbook that comes with your air fryer. And what they mean by mini, it truly is mini. It just like has, I don't know, it comes in English and Spanish. So it's got, again, some of your quick tips there. And has, just like 6 recipes in there. So, but something for you to try to get used to how your air fryer works and get more familiar with it. Another thing that I suggest that you do get and invest in, if you haven't already gotten some of our wonderful kitchen utensils, is to get probably this little spoon here to help you scoop out, and tongs. Our tongs are amazing. I love this one with the forked sides to it. Okay, so this should be just about ready. It's down to a minute, and we're going to be focusing on eating the rainbow, as we talk about all the time during our shows and presentations. And by using roasted vegetables, you can get a variety of different colors in and get many different nutrients into your meals. I read an article, I'm going to say 2 months ago. I think it was in Martha Stewart. And one of the things they recommended in there, which I don't know if I could do it, I try a lot of times, is to try and get a variety of 10 or more fruits and vegetables in your diet every day. I thought 5 servings was hard, but if you do something like roasted vegetables or do fruit salads with your breakfast, that is an easy way to get more than one nutrient into your diet, more than one fruit or vegetable. So I think lunch is probably the most challenging. Okay, I don't know if you heard that little beep, but that means we are preheated. So recommendation for pulling the pan out is to put your hand on the top to secure it so you don't pull it onto the floor. And then you just pull your pan out. I'm going to sit it on the counter here. I've got a bag of frozen roasting vegetables to save us some time from chopping and cutting. Do you hear that little sizzle? Because it's already preheated. I'm going to kind of get it into an even layer in our fry basket. All right. And then I've got some, what I call spray butter, but it's spray bar cake. And I'm just going to put a couple little squeezes in there. If you like the flavor of butter, this is one of the things I learned a long time ago in Weight Watchers. It's like 0 calories because it sprays so thin. Of course, if you spray a lot, you're going to end up with calories. And then I'm going to do a light sprinkle with our Miracle Chicken Blend. You need a little something in there if you're going to season it for the seasoning to stick to the vegetables. All right, and we're going to put it right back in there. And you're going to say, oh, that cooled down. But it may have cooled a little bit, but not a lot. There we go. So the pre-programmed button that I'm going to use this evening is the carrot, which that is for vegetables. It automatically sets it for 400 degrees. And when I push the go button, it's going to cook for 15 minutes. So here we go. All right, folks, I'll see you in 15 minutes. I think we're going to hop over to our friend Crystal or back to Joan if her dish is ready.
Here I am, and it's back to me because guess what? It's time for me to plate our meal. It is all ready to go. So notice all that steam that comes directly off my lid. And it is looking fabulous, everybody. So everything is now just perfectly seasoned and cooked, and it looks amazing. So what I'm going to do is to plate this using one of our beautiful Marbella holiday dinner plates. And I love using this dinner plate with this particular meal because we've got our green, our red, and it's so festive looking and absolutely delicious. Oh my. I always say that I wish I had smell-o-vision because when we make these meals, they look absolutely amazing. So take a look, guys, at how gorgeous this is looking. Isn't that looking gorgeous? What a beautiful plate. And it's all designed with your health in mind. Now, the next thing that we want to share with you tonight, sometimes we don't get all the nutrients we need from the foods that we prepare, no matter how hard we try. And that's when you may be interested in one of our Vida Choice nutritional products. So now we're going to send you over to Crystal, and she's going to talk to you about our nutritional products. Just a second, Crystal, as we bring you up. There you go.
Hi, everybody. Hi, I hope you guys have enjoyed this demonstration so far. I know you're learning a lot of new things, and Joan, I'm ready to have some of your dinner that you just made. That's really good. That looks really good, really good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a smoothie and also talk about our Vida Choice products. I'm going to talk about our Formula 5 and also our hydration products, our Plus Beauty, Plus Calm, and Plus Energy. I'm going to start with the Formula 5. I have used the Formula 5 for me is used when I'm in a hurry and I need to just put something in there. The Vida 5 it's a protein shake. And if you want to use it as just a snack, or like I said, just something really quick to get in there, you can drink it as is, but it is not a meal replacement. If you are going to use it as a meal replacement, then you should add lots of extra things to it. It's a protein shake. It's delicious. It's only got 150 calories is another reason why I say you should not use it as a meal replacement unless you add to it. Okay, so it's got 15 grams. I wrote it down to make sure I said everything right. 15 grams of plant protein, 19 vitamins and minerals. That's really good. And it's also plant protein for those of you who are vegetarians. The formula blend is a formulation of pumpkin, pea, brown rice, quinoa, and sunflower. There's 30 servings and 150 calories per serving. I mean, in everything that you read in the ingredients of the Formula 5 is an actual ingredient. There is no 20-syllable word that you can't pronounce whatever the stuff is. It's all real ingredients. And the proprietary brand, like I said, is pumpkin, pea, brown rice, quinoa, and sunflower. All those things support your overall health. That's what that does. When you know you're not eating everything right, throw that in there and you get the benefit of all that in there. And I want to just tell you that it supports your overall health. And so then I'm going to talk about our hydration products. The first one that I started out with was Calm. I was kind of picky choosy about which one, and I thought that one would suit me the best. It's a peach flavor, and what it does is it's got L-theanine is an amino acid, and also magnesium, which is a mineral. The magnesium is good for every single organ of your body. It's not specific to your heart. It's not specific to your colon. So it's just anything that says whole organ body, everything is a great thing to add as a dietary supplement. And the amino acid L-theanine, what it does is, I'm not a doctor, it's just Crystal talking. Your brain, your body talks to your brain with nerve impulses. And what the amino acid does is attaches to your nerves as it's sending signals and calms the nerves. It doesn't calm your thoughts. You won't suddenly become, lethargic and, not being able to think or anything, but what you're doing will suddenly be calm. I use it when I'm doing spreadsheets and in the afternoon, and I'm like, oh, the spreadsheet's got 100 lines. Oh my gosh. But after I drink that, it really does help me just relax, like it says, calm it down. And so I thought that was the best one for me. It's peach, it's delicious, and I was using it. But then I tried our Beauty, and I like that one the best. The Beauty is our collagen product. It's made from fish. The collagen part is made from fish. There's also vitamin C in it. So you get, if you look at the ingredients, there's there's fish collagen and there's vitamin C in it. And so you get that vitamin C deliciousness, and you're nourishing your hair, skin, and nails. I did it for 30 days to see how I would change, or, taking a collagen product for that many days. I really wanted my nails to just sprout right out, but they didn't. My hair grew. I've got like little peach fuzz all over the place, and I really wanted these nails to grow. They didn't grow when I took prenatal vitamins, so I was not expecting a whole lot, but they are hard, and they are definitely coming up over the tip, so I'm really happy with that. And the last one was Energy. I just got that in, and I've only used it twice. I actually used it today, and it does exactly what it says. I'm going to tell you what the energy, I wrote this down too, because I wanted to tell you what the caffeine is from. The caffeine is from the guarana seed, which I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, cocoa fruits, and grapefruit peel. It's a vitamin B complex in there, and that supports your brain and nervous system. So I don't know if you heard with the Vida Choice, these hydration products, there's one with the mineral and two with vitamins and minerals, and they're also hydration products. I mean, they just really help. A lot of people don't like to drink water. You throw those in there. The Calm is peach. The Beauty is a citrus berry. It's also my favorite flavor. And the Energy is a tropical fruit. They're all delicious. So having said all that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the smoothie going. And I'm actually, like today, the beauty, usually I just drink it with a glass of water, in an 8-ounce glass of water, but you can put it in anything. And this is an example of how I'm gonna put beauty into my desserts and have a smoothie. Okay, so I've already prepped everything. And these are our our Fantasia Fresh containers. And just think, if you were making smoothies, you could prep your ingredients ahead of time, days ahead of time, and just have these 2 things ready to go when you're ready to make your smoothie. I'm just saying. Okay, so the wet ingredients in our smoothie, there is my recipe, so the light's bad in here, so maybe I just won't. There is water, almond milk. Ooh. And you always put the wet ingredients into your blender first. So I have water, almond milk. I think it's a 1/2 cup of almond milk, a 1/4 cup of water. I'm also going to put in, I squeeze some limes out because we're making key lime smoothie. So there's 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, the water part. And in my other Fantasia Fresh container that I already prepped, I added in a 1/2 cup of 1% cottage cheese. There is a tablespoon of the lower fat cream cheese and 1 tablespoon of cream. So you can see how this is kind of a decadent dessert, because there is I think I checked it out, and there are 18 grams of fat in our dessert tonight, but the calorie intake is only 250. So you just kind of look at what you did for your food intake for today. If you ate a lot of fat today, you probably shouldn't have the smoothie, just saying. Okay, so then you add your dry ingredients, and I've already went ahead and put, it also has 3 teaspoons of a sweetener. I use a stevia blend because I like to use products that do not spike my blood sugar. So I'm going to put the drier ingredients in here. And then we also have 2 cups of ice. Oh, it said to use about 7 spinach leaves, but I only had babies. So I think I have got about 14 in here. It's fine. It's a smoothie. I'm going to put my spinach in there, my 2 cups of ice, which I've also got in my larger Fantasia Fresh container. And then I'm going to put the lid on. You line up the arrows. Turn it on. And this smoothie, our blender comes with there's I don't know what to call them now. They're pre-modes, okay? There's one for a smoothie, one for soup, one for dips, and you also have one where you can control the blender speed and also the pulse. And I'm gonna go ahead, it's gonna take 3 minutes, you guys, so we're gonna have 3 minutes of loudness. So 1 second, or 3 minutes. And I just let it go, 3 minutes. I need my pamper. It is so loud. It's already so smooth. It doesn't look like it's blending, but it is. So loud. Okay, so 3 minutes are up. In order to pull your smoothie, I'm gonna turn the power off. Boop. The power button is on the back. You have to take the lid off. I have tried so many times to pour this without taking this lid off, and I'm just like, what's going on? So this is nice and thick, and I had a spatula, but now of course I don't see it. Good thing I'm in my own kitchen. because it's thick. Look at this. This is going to be so good. Just a thick, delicious smoothie. It's a key lime smoothie. And I was supposed to add in key lime extract too, 2 drops, and I forgot. It should still be delicious. And I also have a garnish key lime smoothie. I'm going to need a spoon because it's thick. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. And Joan, back to you.
Wonderful. Yum, yum. How many of you liked that key lime smoothie? Doesn't it look delicious? But most importantly, you're adding extra nutrients to your body by using the Vida Choice products that Crystal just shared. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for looking at our healthy cooking demonstrations tonight.
Shine me